We're at Martin Stadium in Pullman, Washington. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. It's the Texas State Bobcats against the Washington State Cougars. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Look out, he's got breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. He lets it rip. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He's got room to run, look out. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
And the Bobcats lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking for his back. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Bobcats. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wazzu offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back to pass. It's Jackson. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time it's complete. And we're able to get him down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I love what they do here, putting the ball in their quarterback's hands and allowing him to make the decision. You feel like you got points on the board. It's a short field goal opportunity. Why not let the quarterback make a play? And he's able to do that. He creates a first down, and now you've got 1st and goal as an offense.
He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create 2nd down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Boy, you can see the emphasis in the game plan from this defense. They know that they're going to see these types of concepts from this offense all day long, and they're ready for it here early in this game, and they create an obvious passing situation. This is exactly what they're going to need to do the rest of the game. Give their pass rush an opportunity on these long yardage situations.
Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Washington State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. To keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Cougars looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
They're trying to run it with the option. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now. And the Bobcats will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Washington State's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, in these big games, Chris, you cannot leave those opportunities on the field. If it's there, you've got to take advantage. That is a big drop by the wide receiver on the outside. Great ball by the quarterback. I tell you what, his confidence has got to be shaken.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They call the draw play here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game, and that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback, and even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure, and here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield. And finally, the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Bobcats with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. On the run, it's Jenkins. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Bobcats will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Running back with the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it. QB draw. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Strategy session before this third down play.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. Here he goes. He's past the 30, at the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington State. No chance to catch him there. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The receiver grabs it, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will spend the timeout here for a second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Burgess. Runs through the defender. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Briggs up 4th. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Looking for a gap. It's Burgess. They try the middle but gain nothing on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To the air. It's Jackson. Caught over the middle. It's Burgess. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the ball is picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Washington State. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes. Boy, that's a really good job by this defensive end, not allowing the quarterback to get outside, and the quarterback does not make the right decision. He's the pitch key, and yet the end is able to force him to keep the ball, and then he makes the tackle for a loss. This end has done such a good job of holding the edge, creating the edge, and then making it really difficult on this quarterback.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Nice grab. It's Clemens. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keeps it on the draw. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Jackson. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact and it's an incompletion. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
It's a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Washington State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Bobcats will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a 4th down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's 4th down. But credit this pass rush, because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Look out, he's breaking free. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one, but Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Bobcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. Washington State offense back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An important third down attempt for this offense. It's a shotgun run call.
Outstanding creativity from this offense. Almost hit him there and got into the end zone, but now they're set up inside the 3-yard line, and I got to tell you, you can use whatever you want. You can try to run it in, sneak it in, maybe even use play action. Everything at your disposal as a play caller here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this seems like a case of too little, too late for this defense. They have not gotten many stops today at all. And here, they finally get a stop, but what does it really do for you? You're down by, what, 4 or 5 possessions? As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. Well, deciding to run it on third down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on fourth down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Jackson. Pressure is coming. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
These are easy completions, in particular against zone defense. You see the middle of the field just kind of open up, and the tight end can just sit there. The key is to give the quarterback your numbers as a tight end. Big target right there in the middle of the field, and boom, it's a completion and a nice job for this offense. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's Evans. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense really clicking.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Look at the celebration for this group. We can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.